Marriage and love is definitely not chocolates and kisses at all. Starting a business was very rough. It's getting a little easier now. We get along a lot more than we used to. The kids are very stressful at points and times, and we do well at usually thinking the same way on how to raise the kids.
Yeah, which is easy because that doesn't always happen. But our beliefs and discipline. Well, since I was 16 and I'm now 37, so I've been with him since then. So you're still way immature at the ages we were. So we have evolved and, been through things and ups and downs and, like the seasons of life with kids. Like, I thought it was stressful when they were young, but now with technology and just the world today, raising teenagers and stuff is so difficult. And I was raised, my parents all the time would be like we'd be like, well, so-and-so they get to have that. And my parents' answer would always be, well, we're not their parents. Like they didn't care that they weren't just going to say yes so we could be like everybody else. And so I tend to tell my kids that all the time because technology is such a battle, like today, like such a battle. And, it's hard when my kids come home and, like kids in second grade or third grade, whatever, have a phone. And maybe not only the phone is the problem, but the social media that comes with it, like, hey, here's this phone and here's all the social media platforms, and it's not monitored. But, so we have pretty strict rules, I would say, compared to what my kids are saying everybody else has, So when you find a parent that also has restrictions on that, it's a breath of fresh air, but it's really slim. Like I think one friend of our 8th graders in her friend group, I think don't have Snapchat. So that's been really tough this year, especially 7th, 8th grade. So the technology thing,
social media,
and we're both in agreement with it. And and I think it's really important that with our rules come why, and deep down, like I know our kids sense it, because if somebody on the bus is like, I think this year a lot of them got to have social Snapchat, and the second they get it, they go from being on the bus talking to each other. Now they have Snapchat. So now, and my kids they're like, now that's all they do is they're on their phone. So they lose that connection and communication with that friend. So they see it, but it doesn't mean they still don't want it because everybody else has it. So, but deep down, they know, but they're still going to push us and fight us on why they want it. But
I'm wholeheartedly against social media. I actually said for the longest time the kids wouldn't have cell phones until they were 16. I was the one who gave in on that.
You were the one who gave in.
I have regrets, but
the communication, like the phone is maybe not necessarily the problem, because the connection with our kids that they can call us and text us is nice. We can also put, what they can allow, what we can allow and what we cannot allow, and time restrictions. And I'm very on the scrolling, 5 minutes on this, whatever you're scrolling, is on YouTube or something, allowing a small amount of time. And we talk about it, because we know, as adults, how we can go down the rabbit hole, video after video after video. So just being aware, having them be aware, us as parents being aware, and then having them be around us, you don't just get to go hang out in your room every night, away, we're a family.
The one good thing about the phone also is the GPS.
Oh gosh, he loves the 360.
I know where they're at all the time. I can tell if they're speeding.
Well, they're
They go over to their grandma's taking the side by side. I can tell how fast they're going, when they left, if they got there. Yeah, I'm nervous.
These are his girls, remember. He thinks he's protecting them from the whole world. Or he's trying.